For your next 48 hours. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Big Cat Wave. Come in. Come on. I've got intel. Let's dive in. Let's dive in. We have Uranus, darling dear. Taurus energy represented by the Hierophant in Tarot. On its side, darling dears. This is represented by the letters U and V, the numbers 20, 21, 22 and 23. It speaks about injustices, also the break from some kind of a job, some kind of a situation you're no longer loving. It also speaks about your health, darling dear. You're putting your health first in a situation. It also speaks about moving away from a committed relationship, possibly due to what? Someone having wandering eyes, darling dear, or violence. Ending of an unjust situation. This is about somebody who breached your boundaries. It also speaks about people speaking on your spiritual practices, darling dear, and not in a fabulous, gorgeous, lovely way. No. Merchants of slander, darling dears, are on your foot or back. This also speaks about people, lack of wisdom in a situation. It also speaks about somebody harboring unforgiveness. It also speaks of an addiction, an over-addiction to porn in some cases. And somebody using religion to breach someone's boundaries, overstep their boundaries. The planetary energies as you kick your way into the next 48 hours, my big cat, air signs. Mars in Cancer trines Neptune in Pisces, a spiritual aspect that brings mystical energies into your lives. The Moon and Neptune form a square. You will be more sensitive in creative and intuitive endeavors over the next 48 hours. The Moon and Neptune forms a square and sheds its eerie emotions. You will start processing some very irrational ideas. I'm talking like batshit crazy, darling dears, right? You will entertain notions like this put it this way, we all think crazy things sometimes, but you have to get a grip, squatte, on what's reality. This is a time for you to what? Tell yourself the truth. Shake off the irrational ideas and ground yourself. You could do that through going out in nature, meditating, focusing on a hobby you enjoy. This is about moving your thoughts to something which is uplifting, and it will help what? Break down those ideas of grandiose before you act on them, because we are still in Mercury retrograde. So my big cat air signs, taste your words before expressing them. Otherwise you may come a cropper as you put your foot in your mouth. Let's see the energy around this read. We're going to use the soul cards. Let's get them from the back. Got it. What's the ancestral message for the big cat? Air signs. An injustice in a situation. It's a work situation that someone's leaving, darling dear. You no longer feel that you're on the same page as those people. This is about your relationships over the next few days. I told you somebody's leaving a partnership, a work situation. You're looking at what you mentally get from the job and how much of your time is wasted in a situation. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. You're feeling as though certain situations are no longer serving your higher good. Hence Uranus in the reverse. Base of the deck, darling dear. It's all about your health. Without your health, you have no wealth. This also brings to mind the what? The heart chakra. The heart chakra is represented by North. I like to call it the North Node, darling dears. The heart chakra also speaks about understanding as well as trust. You have to trust in yourself that you can create a new balanced life. This is about leaving certain situations, darling dear, or you've mentally left the building. All the lights are on, but Big Cat is not home. This is about wanting to move to greener pastures, darling dears, but don't put your foot in your mouth. In other words, move in silence. Make sure it's not a hasty decision. You've got ideas of grandiose, because don't jump out of a job if you haven't got another job to go to or a reasonable amount of money saved, so you can carry yourself through, darling dears. Right, let's press on, darling dears. Let's press on. Base of your deck, we've got the Eight of Swords. This speaks about being mentally trapped, or someone's mentally entrapped on you. It's about removing the blindfold, darling dear. This is about you having all of the intellect and logic to solve any situation that you're in. This also speaks about going on information. Certain information is keeping your hands tied at this moment. It also speaks about ruminating thoughts. It could also mean that somebody is caught up in their cranium about you. Ooh, that's a spiritual belch, because I speaks the truth. Pinkies up. Somebody's mentally entrapped on you, darling dears. This is also some of you are feeling stuck to make a hard decision. For those of you going through labor or about to give birth, this is going to be a hard birth. Be prepared for what? The hard work, darling dears. I'm also hearing a C-section. This is about moving away from the indecision in a situation, realizing that the only person trapping you there is yourself. You're not a tree, darling dear. You can move anytime you want, once you choose to free your mind first. The rest will follow. What is the worldly focus for the Big Cat air signs for the next 48 hours? Worldly focus could be your job, school, a relationship. Wow, that's a lot of cards that did a forward roll, and I'm not taking any of them. One card, please. I don't like the premature jumping of the cards. Thank you very much for the one card that slid off the back of my hand. What's the worldly focus? This is about celebrations, parties, invitations. This is also about celebrating what? Your feminine side. You want to be celebrating something coming towards you, possibly the leaving of a new job, the acquiring of a new job, or a new relationship. This speaks about dates. Some of you will be going on dates in the next 48 hours. It also, again, speaks about the celebration of a new job. Something that's going to make you feel more emotionally fulfilled, because you are moving towards what? Working on things that you enjoy. This sparks your creativity, or that sparks your creativity. The Three of Cups is represented by Cancer as well as Mercury energy. This is about growth, darling dear. It also speaks about some people are in an open relationship. Good God, did you know? Are you in a throuple and you're not aware of it? That's not a throuple, mate. That's cheating on you. Clarify the Three of Cups, please. Thank you. World card. Good gosh. This talks about a third-party situation, wanting to leave a situation where there's verbal and mental abuse. This speaks about gaslighting, darling dear, a never-ending cycle. Somebody also feels gaslighted in a job, darling dear. You're expecting to turn a new chapter by receiving a promotion. You've been passed over again. This is why some of you are what? Thinking of cutting ties in a situation, but you're afraid. The Knight of Swords on its face. The Knight is a messenger. In the reverse, this speaks about what? Negative words. Feeling stuck. Worried about what your next step to take is. Some of you, it's from discovering a third-party situation. What's this? Yeah. Realizing the situation is no longer working for you. It also speaks about losing money in the situation. Eight of Pentacles is what? A loss of health. A lot of your time and worry has been put into a situation, darling dear, which you are now wanting to turn your back on. You want to celebrate. You want to learn to laugh again and enjoy yourself. This also speaks about your health, darling dear. Some of you have had been feeling a bit of depression. I'm seeing application form after application form, but Divine wants you to know if you didn't get that position because it was because the right job for you hadn't turned up, and maybe you're looking in the wrong field. You're not following your passions. Base of the deck. This is about having options, darling dear. This goes to the Ten of Cups or Ten of Cups. You want your emotional fulfillment, and some of you will be emotionally fulfilled over the next 48 hours. I told you there's going to be a there already is a pregnancy, but it's going to be a hard birth. Again, this is generated by the Knight of Swords on its face. This means surgery. World card. It's going to take you a while to heal from this surgery, darling dear. But this C-section is going to put someone off from having children again. You won't want to experience it again. Base of the deck. What did I say? Hermit. Wanting to isolate yourself. Distance yourself from that level of pain. Clarify the Three of Cups. We've got Judgment, darling dear. You have to be the agent of karma. If it's a relationship where you realize there's a third party in your situation, it could be drugs, it could be alcohol, it could be another human being. Whatever that is, darling dear, you're about to be the agent of karma. It also speaks about an ex, darling dear. Someone who you've already excommunicated or about to excommunicate, darling dears. Full on what? Easter Island and Stevie Wonder. This person was verbally abusive, possibly violent in the situation. This also speaks about what? Your steps being divinely ordered. To leave a situation that you found hard to leave. If it's a work situation, not the money, nor the people that you work with. Nothing in that situation you can trust or rely on. It's all fugazi, darling dears. Everybody's wearing a mask. We'll get to the money situation and leaving the situation, but this also speaks about an ex wanting to return. We're still in Mercury retrograde. Whomsoever you're trying to leave, they're not going to want to leave, darling dear. But they've always been disloyal. If you was married to this person, they didn't respect the marriage vows. This is somebody who's also bitter and jealous. This is a female, an older female. I know gender is normally fluid in tarot, but this is somebody that has adult children who is jealous. On top of the Knight, because the Knight is from the males. And why am I saying males? Because it could be a female. From a female it's 18 years, from a male it's 35 years, but it's fluid in tarot. This is somebody who's bitter, who's twisted, who's gossiping, who's lying, somebody who keeps rehashing your past and mentioning things that didn't work out for you, darling dears. This person is also under judgment. Somebody who loves to throw stones and they're living in a glass house. Base of the deck. World card. You're also going to get a liar and a page. If this is not your children, someone who does not want the situation to end, or someone who you previously ended a situation trying to offer an apology. If it's a work situation, you're not going to be taking the offer because you feel as though you're not getting any growth in a situation. It's going nowhere. And as I said, passed over for promotion, or a promotion was taken from you, darling dears, all because of jealousy of an older female. The Page of Cups also speaks about what? A bullshit apology. Apology from a page. Pwah! Yeah, that's right. I said pwah. It's not working. You're not going to take no apology from anyone from the past, especially a work colleague, a sibling. Yeah, because they treated you like you was a dummy bat. Yeah, a fool. You're also going to hear that of someone repeating a negative cycle. This person, it could be where the difficult birth is. This person has a whole pregnancy in the background that they're trying to keep quiet in order to what? Get back in with you. This could be the ex page. The lowly page. This also speaks about somebody living with foolish choices, possibly in a third party situation. Whomsoever they chose, darling dear, is bitter, twisted, and jealous of you. No true movement in that relationship, and money is going down the drain. This speaks about someone being in debt. This looks like karma, but we've already seen the karma, and you must be the deliverer of said karma. It also speaks about a life-changing event coming towards you over the next 48 hours. Base of the deck, different perspective. No longer sacrificing yourself for a difference for situations that no longer serve you. You need to understand that you truly have new options coming towards you, darling dear. This is about you, what? Taking past energies and past lessons. Learning from the lessons. Hangman in the reverse. Split the deck. Situations that were displayed. We saw the Four of Wands, 11-11 fade. It was an unhappy home, an unhappy working environment. If this is family members, there was always gossip at your back. They didn't even try to work with you. You felt like a dummy bat in that situation. They earmarked you as black sheep, darling dear. This and that. Let's clarify these cards. Let's get a deck. The deck that I'm trying to find, that I've been looking at for the past 2 days. I can't find it. It's hiding. Wow. Hold on a second, guys. I've got everything behind me. I've got wigs, wig caps. Where is the deck that I wanted, though? Here it is, hiding. Base of the deck, darling dear. You're about to see the fruits of your labor. This is about hard work. I told you some form of celebration will be for you. This could be in the form of a win, an inheritance, a new job, even new ideas, and a return to your health over the next 48 hours. This is vice versa, Tarot. So you have to shuffle them differently. Clarify the Three of Cups. Good golly and gosh. This is what? Moving away from what? The codependent, darling dear. On the right side, it means about what? What you are seeking is seeking you. Yeah, this is karmic relationships, darling dear. You're moving away from a karmic third party, a throuple that they never asked you if you wanted to be in it, because you're the Empress. You know your worth, darling dear, and you've added tax. This also speaks about abundance, darling dear. I told you your steps are being divinely ordered to take the lesson and don't look back. You're the Empress. The Empress is somebody who's a mother. You may have children. You may be the one that's going in for the C-section or had a C-section within a relationship with a page. Noticing that what? All your blessings were blocked when you was with this what? Dummy bat. This person looked like they was always looking for something different, darling dear. Well, guess what? They bucked up on what they truly deserve. Heartbreak. Trying to make it seem as though they're not what? Going through it, darling dear, but they're doing it in quiet. Whomsoever was verbally abusive to you, even in a work situation, darling dear, they're being what? Abused in the same said way as you move away from heartbreak, realizing that you have to recognize the energy. You are highly intuitive. You know who the bitter, jealous ones are, who wish your down. You know these people. You know these people because where? They're stalking you, mate, and you feel their energy. And the first name that came to mind, this is you moving away from a heartbreaking situation, healing a wound, verbal wounds, mental wounds. Clarify the World card on its face. Yes, baby, whomsoever you left in the past, they want to come through like the Knight of Cups. They have an offer, but that cup has been round the world and aye. They offer to many. This also speaks about a one-night stand. Are you going back in for a one-night stand at this stage of the game? Pay your knees. This person is a liar. The bringer of what? Disillusionment, right? And hopium in that rusty cup. Yeah. What's this? King of Wands with its back turned. This is a high commander Decepticon, a narcissist. This was meant to be a protector and provider. They are charming. They look charming, darling dear. They will charm the pantaloons off of you because that couple will be full of bull swanky, right? Because they don't have as many options as they first thought they had. Yeah, King of Wands with the unsatisfied eyes and the genitalia that has no pause or chill factor. This person is a liar and a narc for sure. A high commander Decepticon. This is no leader. This person's a coward. They need the attention of others in order to feel good about themselves. They took a risk with you, darling dear. Whatever situation they're facing, darling dears, it's not working. What's this? And they're feeling like a fool as they watch you be spontaneous. This is about you packing light, realizing you have no options and you're taking your loyalty on the road. If this was a love situation, you're the Empress, mate. This person feels like a fool for putting others before you, based off the deck. On the Judgment card, generational curses. Yeah. Whomsoever did you dirty, darling dear, they didn't realize they was dealing with what? A light worker starseed. And they was part of the lesson you had to learn and get over. Take the risk and be spontaneous. Take a leap of faith. This also speaks about travel. Some of you will be traveling over the next 48 hours. What's this? We've got the Hierophant, and who God bless, no man can curse. We started with Uras at the beginning in the reverse. When you was in that situation, you didn't feel spiritually guided or blessed. You had to go within to find God, darling dear. This is Taurus energy. This is about spiritual teaching, spiritual learning, spiritual ascension. The Hierophant, as I said, is Taurus energy. It also speaks about a mentor. Either you're mentoring someone or someone is mentoring you. Your words are words of wisdom, or you're gaining wisdom, higher knowledge. This could also speak about you thinking of going back into higher learning, maybe going to university or going to be a what? Keyboard gangster. Discover that energy because you're enthusiastic like a page. Thirst for new knowledge and wanting a beginning. This is about you what? Being impassioned. Divine wants you to follow your passions. If you're going back into higher knowledge, don't just look for the paycheck, darling dear, because the money won't mean anything to you and you'll feel like a fool wasting your time. Go after your passions. Divine has what? Whomsoever this Queen of Cups is in the reverse, this disloyal bottom feeder. Tree sloth for sure with algae in their fur. Can't you see they banana foot in the air like a gang sign? Divine has them under manners. And they are on the docket in Keitha and Malkuth. Yes, baby. Divine says what? Hermit energy. Turn your back, darling dear. This is a codependent crew. It also speaks about you having to turn your back in order to get what? Divine intervention as well as enlightenment amongst those who kept you in competition with others. Yes, baby. 5 of wands. You had to seek spiritual enlightenment, darling, and a lot of things was done behind your back. Partnerships was made. Moving away from all of that fighting. Whoever put you in competition, deaf to that situation because you've changed. It's the rebirth of you. They didn't think it would push you, but it did. Instead of getting mad, you got down and dirty with the work, darling dear. Working on your mental health, your physical health, your job, a new home, whatever it is. This speaks about success, darling dear. A well-deserved rewards. The Eight of Pentacles is represented by Virgo as well as Sun energy. It also speaks about you mastering some new craft. If you're going into a higher learning, you're going to master it, darling dear. You're going to be the baddest in your field. This also is about you, what? Raising the bar on your expectations going forward. Continue with your ambitions. Because why? They're going to give you the ability to acquire new skills. And it also speaks about the past situation was a marriage of convenience. This page was after you because of what you brought to the table. Now they feel like a dummy bat, full card on its face in a rinse and repeat of a negative cycle. What's this? Page of Pentacles. Now they want to offer you these same helping hands that took you straight to 911 Freddy Krueger Avenue. 2 streets over from the loser lane in the district of the damn, darling dear. This speaks about this fool is looking at your opportunities. 9 of Pentacles. They see that you're getting some kind of reward and recognition. It could be online. Somebody following your social media. King of Pentacles. You have a new partner coming towards you, darling dear. This person's going to see you in a whole different light. Sorry. It's not the king. I thought it was the king, it's the queen. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is also about what? You seeing yourself in a different light. This is about self-worth, darling dear. If you have progeny, you are a good mother, you're attentive. This also speaks about being a good counselor. Some of you are in the medical or the monetary fields. It also speaks about crossing over into the medical and monetary fields because it's your passion, right? Whoever betrayed you, darling dear, whoever betrayed you, boomerang season, I already told you. Justice and judgment knows their address. Split the deck, and whatever they're going through, mate, is coming in at a hot trot. Leave them where they are. Don't get back involved with anyone from the past, especially this bottom feeder that had you in a throttle. Right, let's get the romance angel cards and see what else is going on. Seeing as we've found out so much, we might as well go all the way. We've also got what? The Ace of Cups in the upright, a new beginning for you. And this is what? A birth or a pregnancy. That child is definitely coming, darling dear. And the 7 of Wands in the upright, it speaks about you being protected, spiritually protected. It also speaks about you speaking your ground. Standing your ground and speaking your truth, darling dear. Following your heart. This is about tapping into your creativity. It was also about mastering your emotions. Amongst those that would love to pull you about, those that are jealous of the position that you are now achieving, or have achieved, and what will be achieved over the next 48 hours. For Sputnik, the mouth breathers are always watching. Tell us something more about these relationships, right? Divine wants you to what? Love yourself first, darling dear. Love yourself first. Base of the deck, right? Because someone wants you to go straight to what? Third base. They don't want no honeymoon stage. And if it was a love situation, darling dear, the honeymoon stage didn't last for all of 10 minutes. And it also speaks about what? A past relationship, right? Probably ones that you went to your friends all of the time about, speaking about this person. If it's a past relationship, you got to let it go. Love yourself first. New love fell on it, darling dear. When you love yourself, you're raising your vibration. And whatever once attracted you in the past, it can go no further. It's being blocked from you. It also, the Seven of Wands also speaks about spiritual protection. Wedding in the reverse. Somebody's leaving a marriage, long-term relationship. It could also be a what? A job. I already told you, they already made a decision. They're going to love themselves first. Find something that they truly love to follow, darling dear, to commit themselves to. Right? What fell in love? Listen, Divine wants you to start flirting. Some of you have been single for some time, darling dear. Flirt. Why not? Right? It says it is safe for you to love in the reverse, darling dear. It's not safe for you to love any previous situation. This is what I was about to speak on. Because deception is indicated. Whosoever these past person or people was, they are Pennywise, son or daughter. Base of the deck. A soulmate. I always tell you the soulmates are like old blowtorch, darling dear. They always seem to what? Come in and tear you and rend you and then leave you to what? Die. The new person coming in could be the one for you, darling dear. This is about flirting, but you have to love yourself first. This is not about running anybody down or putting yourself out there, right? Putting too many feelers out there. True love will find you. True love's first kiss will always find you. And your passions, darling dear. Divine wants you to continue to focus on your passions. Block out any relationship from the past. Loving yourself first. Because you have true teamwork coming towards you. People that are going to see you from a different perspective. See the true you. Ones that you don't have to sacrifice in order to be around. Leaving behind those negative cycles. This is Temperance in the reverse. Even your guardian angels are saying leave past situations behind. This is the hang. Can't you see that's the hangman? Where he's hanging from, the framework. Don't be there. This is about you giving back the wood, darling dear, and pouring back into yourself. Everything was destabilized in that relationship. Right. Divine says to free yourself from any relationship that no longer goes with or vibrates on your frequency. Now is the time. Don't wait. On that note, I drops me mine. Toddle over to my Teesprings, toddle over to my Patreon, or simply come back here. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. Can you hear the rain outside? The rain is a blessing, darling dear, for a new beginning. Everything will be washed and made fresh. Just for you, my big cat. Air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, ever forward, never backwards. In the words of Abraham Lincoln. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat.